Hi, I'm Kira. It's not a new book, but I and Princess X is a perfect pick that'll leave you wanting more. When two friends named Libby and May were born, they created a character for their own comics called Princess X. A few years later, on a cold, rainy night, Libby and her mom were driving over a bridge when suddenly Libby's mom fell asleep at the wheel. The car went into the river and they both drowned. After a couple of years, May sees Princess X everywhere, including a webcomic. The one person that started this phenomenon has to be Libby, but that can't be possible. Libby's supposed to be dead. Will May find her or something much greater? I recommend this book. It's a really, really good book that I'm sure you're going to love.
The book Brave talks about a middle school boy named Jensen. He dreams of being a NASA astronaut, and he is trying to cure sunspots so they don't harm the Earth. Every day, it seems like he is in a video game, facing many monsters along the way. Jensen does not realize it, but he is being bullied. Jensen has to learn to speak up, get help, and find out how to be a problem solver. I highly recommend this book to you because it showed me a really deep message about standing up for yourself, and I just couldn't put the book down.
Hi, I'm Ava, and I'm here to tell you about an amazing book by Tim Green called Left Out. Landon, the main character, is deaf, and because of this, nobody thinks he can do what he loves so much, football. Left Out is a wonderful book about a boy who finds himself and learns that your heart outweighs your appearance. My brother read this book and loved it. He even dressed up as Landon, the main character, for his school's book Spirit Week. He usually doesn't like books, but he really latched on to this one and a lot more by this author. You really need to be sure to read this novel and many more by Tim Green.
Hi, I'm Caleb, and this is The Twisted Ones, the second book in the Five Nights at Freddy's series. It's been a year since the horrific events at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and Charlie is just trying to move on. Even though being at a new school is giving her a fresh start, she's still haunted by nightmares of mass murder and 4 gruesome animatronic puppets. Charlie thinks her nightmare is over, but when a series of bodies is discovered near her school with terrible wounds that are very familiar, she finds herself drawn back into the world of her father's frightening creations. Something twisted is haunting Charlie, and this time, if it finds her, it's not letting her go. If you're a fan of her horror or mystery, you might want to check this out.
Hi, my name is Brianna, and I'm here today to tell you about Real Friends by Shannon Hill. Real Friends is about a girl named Shannon, and she's had her friend Adrian since they were little. Then Adrian started to hang out with Jen, who is the leader of a very popular group. The group starts to be mean to Shannon, so then she quits the group. Will Adrian and Shannon become friends again? This book only took me 2 days to read. I like it a lot, and I think you will too.
Hi, I'm Brandon. The Underdogs is about a boy named Will Tyler who loves football. Will is really good. They say if you give him the ball from the 10-yard line, he could run it all the way because he's so fast. And if you did hit him, he would get right back up. The only problem is they're trying to shut down his middle school team. The town doesn't have enough money to maintain the field or to buy helmets and uniforms. Families are moving away to find jobs so there's not enough players. Even though all this negative stuff is going on, the main character is determined to have a team. I would recommend this book to anyone who loves football or a good Underdogs book. I would say this book is a perfect pick, but compared to all the other perfect picks, this book is a real underdog.
Okay, all my dorky friends, here's the next Dork Diaries. Nikki just got a new puppy named Daisy, but when Daisy gets out of hand, she turns to the one person she knows who can help, her crush Brandon. But when Nikki is asked to be a student ambassador for an exchange student, Brandon gets a little jealous.
So what does Nikki do when she accidentally crushes her crush? Find out in the Tales from Not So Secret Crush Catastrophe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Library Smackdown. Wimpy Kid versus Big Nate. One crazy life, lots of comedy, it's Big Nate. The Big Nate series has what everyone wants, comedy and relatable topics.
But the Big Nate series can't be better than the Diary of Wimpy Kid. Wimpy Kid has much more to offer. The one, the only, Greg Heffley. The Diary of Wimpy Kid series has action and comedy, and every single book made me laugh.
The Wimpy Kid can't possibly have more to offer. Greg Heffley is that skinny kid who looks like he's made out of rubber bands, but Nate is really funny and cool.
Oh yeah? Nate Wright is just that short kid with the weird spiky hair who's always getting into detention. Greg Heffley is way cooler.
Which side will you be on, Greg's or Nate's?
Check out the huge collection of brand new Big Nate and Wimpy Kid books in the Media Center.
Tune in again next time to find out how to vote for Greg or Nate.
We'll have a fair and clean match to decide the winner. Let's get reading.
Hey, Miss Connell here. The March Madness Battle of the Books begins next Monday, March 5th. Some of you may have already noticed that the top 16 books have been taken down from the library bulletin board and replaced with the March Madness brackets. I've put the top 12 books on the courts on each side because the most action is going to occur in the bottom 4 slots. I'll know for sure at the end of the day this Friday, March 2nd. After school on Friday, I'll post the last 4 books and we'll have the official top 16 books for the tournament. I've looked at the numbers and I have to tell you that it's going to be really close between some Babysitters Club books and some Guinness World Records, especially when it comes down to spot number 16. Honestly, anything could happen between now and Friday. So here's how March Madness works. It's a lot like the NCAA basketball tournament. On Monday, March 5th, you can start voting for your favorite book. You'll be using computers in the Media Center to cast your votes, and Google Forms will give me instant results. I'll reveal the winners of each round each Monday morning of the tournament. The 8 books which receive the most votes during the first week will go on to compete in the second round of the tournament. The other 8 books will be out. During the second week of the tournament, you'll be voting again, and only the top 4 books will make it to the third round. The following week, you'll cut those 4 books down to 2, and in the championship round, those 2 titles will face off as you decide which one will become our GMS Book of the Year for 2017-2018. We'll be giving away lots of goodies during the tournament, such as pens and pencils, mouse pads, a huge assortment of bookmarks, pencil cases, and candy. Can you smell the chocolate? You can win these and other rewards by spinning the wheel of the wheel of fortune after you vote. However, in order to spin the wheel, you must have your agenda as your voter ID, and we'll stamp it with a basketball stamp after you've voted. You only get 1 spin per day. Lunch passes will also be available for anyone who wants to quickly cast a vote and return to the cafeteria. However, you won't be able to spin the wheel with a lunch pass. Bring your agenda to the cafeteria if you want to vote and spin the wheel during lunch. If you have any questions, feel free to come in and ask me or send me a message through Schoology. I'm really excited about our 4th annual March Madness Battle of the Books and can't wait for the voting to begin. May the best book win.
Did you get caught reading?